Yes, we are finally back doing some reactions on this channel. I'm sorry for all the delays. I run 2 other YouTube channels and I do a bunch of stuff on social media, so I've been trying to just kind of keep up with everything, and it's kind of taken a toll a little bit here and there. So you know, sorry we haven't had a few set of daily uploads in a while, but today we got another Derby Days from Copa 90. Fighting is what we do best. Derby Days, Real Oviedo. I think I said that right. Versus Sporting Gijon or Gijon? Bro, it sounds like Dijon mustard almost. In any case, I'm excited for this one. I don't know anything about either of these teams. Like, I know where they sit within La Liga. Currently now, this is 7 years ago. But yeah, I don't know any history about either of these teams.
In a region of Spain like no other.
This is
where
before
passion
4K
and
was a
dedication
thing.
is applied to every pursuit. Lies two very different cities.
I love old architecture,
embodied by
man.
their football clubs, who haven't played for a decade and a half until now. It's Sporting Gijon versus Real Oviedo. This is Derby Days Asturias, the first one in more than 14 years.
Sporting Gijon. I think we saw...
Welcome to Asturias, a northern region of Spain that looks and feels like nowhere else in this country.
Yeah, this is...
We call Asturias the natural paradise.
Yeah.
Because everything is green, everything is rainy, but everything is beautiful.
Wow. This is actually
Asturias is like the best place in the world.
For example, if you pick a car and make a trip, it's totally different country than the rest of Spain. The weather, lifestyle, the look, and also the people.
Es una región muy bonita, mucha montaña, playa muy cerca, una gastronomía estupenda.
This is insane. This is all Asturian food?
Yeah, of course. Oh, be careful with that. This is very important for us. Okay?
It's just beans.
It's not beans, it's Asturian fabada. More than beans. It's cabrales, this is a fogal pitu.
This is cheese.
No, no cheese. Asturian cheese.
Asturian cheese.
You know, best cheese in the world. Okay, this motherfucker, the cornbread with the picadillo, chips and...
It's England meets Mexico, let's be honest here.
No, man, really.
Hay sitios, por ejemplo, en Múnich que se entregan o Bruselas que se entregan a la cerveza, pues aquí tenemos la sidra.
Cider.
You named a street after a drink.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, would you guys want me to ever react to something about like the history of like a certain element of like a country or anything? Because I love studying like just culture, you know? One of my goals in life is to go to Spain, explore it, not just Barcelona or Madrid, but you know, the Spanish countryside. I want to experience so much more of this world, bro.
Cider boulevard. It's only cider in this street.
Here in Asturias, we make it different than the rest of the world, okay? I have to take the liquid in here, okay?
You're not gonna make that.
Are you sure?
Es algo que nos hace diferentes por su forma de ser consumida, además con el escanciado.
And then you drink it.
You didn't fill it?
No, never.
Oh really?
Yeah,
How old were
no,
you
no.
when your parents were
5 years old, man.
You were pouring alcohol at
Yeah.
5.
Asturias. So,
It's pride.
It's a pride.
Asturias is about, you know, people being brave. Romans tried to conquer us, they couldn't.
La región que primero se rebeló en España contra la invasión árabe.
Vikings came here, tried to conquer us, they couldn't.
No nos gusta que nos impongan las cosas.
You know, like
because
people
we
telling
are
us what to
strong,
do.
we are working class people, and we try to be our fucking way, you know?
Y bueno,
I
somos
respect
así,
that.
somos peleones.
don't mess with Asturias.
Yeah, I'm learning that quickly.
Asturias.
But for all the significance locals place on Asturian culture, in contrast, or at least alongside Spanish culture, within Asturias itself comes a regional divide between the big city Gijon and the capital
Gijon.
Oviedo.
What's an Oviedo? What's an Oviedo?
Damn, is that Scarlett Johansson?
Gijon and the capital Oviedo.
What's an
Show is. So wait, let me look this up really quick so I can go into this with more context. I have made a really good comparison between autonomous communities in Spain and the US. It seems like autonomous communities are basically like what we have over here as like states or principalities of sorts in a way. I think that's kind of like the closest comparison because over here we have states that have multiple cities. And Asturias looks like it's a state of sorts, but they have multiple cities. So that's the best way I feel like trying to put 2 and 2 together. So I can just make sure I'm keeping track of everything, you know?
Oviedo? What's an Oviedo?
Woody
Oviedo.
Allen, the director.
Gijon.
He went to Rome, New York, Paris. He filmed around the world. When he came to Oviedo, he says, it's like a fairy tale. It's like this city doesn't belong to this world.
Es la capital de la región, Oviedo, y una vida cultural muy intensa.
I can see that, yeah.
Gijon
Oviedo
is
shit
better than
doesn't
Madrid, than
reach.
Barcelona, than New York City, than London. You know, we got everything here.
Pues lo primero porque tiene mar y una ciudad con mar siempre es mucho más bonita.
Both cities are very different. Gijon was like working class people during the whole history. Miners, fishermen. I mean, and that's something that is completely opposite to Oviedo, where you can find more elegant people, you know?
En general la rivalidad es en todos los aspectos.
Have more theater, more opera, more cultural events.
We got a beach, they don't.
There's a lot of beaches in Asturias.
Gijon is the biggest city, and they know.
Oviedo citizens don't go to the Gijon beach.
Just because it's Gijon.
Sometimes.
No nos llevamos bien.
Different industries, different landscapes, different economies, but one thing remains the same.
Es el deporte rey. En Asturias el fútbol es el deporte rey.
We don't play with the food, with the drink, and with the football.
El Real Oviedo es un equipo con más solera.
Much more
Todo el
character,
mundo,
yeah.
cuando habla del Oviedo, comenta lo mismo. Oviedo no se entendería sin su equipo de fútbol.
Okay.
Founded in 1925 as a merger between two clubs to keep football in the city. You may not have heard of Real Oviedo, but you should have, because they played a significant part in the history of Spanish La Liga.
El Real Oviedo es un equipo clásico de la Liga Española.
Classic
In
Liga
the
team.
30s, have the electric striker. This guy, Langara, is fucking legend. 6 strikers, no defense, always attack.
But here's the thing, for that history, they've never won anything, like anything. So, give me the highlights.
Okay, highlights.
Yeah.
We are bullshit.
We're bullshit.
We haven't any success.
No trophies.
No trophies. We never won a title. Okay?
Did you come close?
Damn, really? Nothing?
But their trophy cabinet is the least of their supporters' concerns.
Ganar no lo es todo. You know that.
Yeah, I agree.
I know that we will never win a trophy, a league or even a semi-final in Copa del Rey.
It's because if you look into the history, the recent history of this club, you'll realize the fact that they even exist is an achievement as good as any in football.
2003 season,
Yep.
we were in second division.
Okay. It's not so bad, same as now.
Yeah, but we get relegated to second B, third division.
Down, second division, second B division, and then
The players weren't paid.
Yeah. So the league put us in
fourth division. And we were this close to disappearing as a club.
You got relegated twice in one go.
one in the pitch and one in the office.
So you went
Holy
straight from the second
smokes.
division, skipped the third, went straight to the fourth, to the Tercera, and they took away 6 points as well when you got there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And in that moment, the mayor of the city founded a new team.
Why?
Political reasons for him.
Que cuando mucha gente daba este club por muerto,
We played in fields, football fields that were made out of mud.
You don't finish the week, you are almost dead.
You shouldn't have a chance then.
But you can wait. You need to do something.
My heart beats for you. I'm a Carvallon, which is like an Oviedo fan till I die.
So what did you do?
We go to the street.
We had over 10,000 fans in Tercera.
People
Holy
take phone,
smokes.
we call all the friends. But we have a team. Yes, of course. UK.
I ask this question in every single one of these kind of videos where we encounter a team that says it is not that important to win. What do you guys think?
We call all the friends. But we have a team. Yes, of course. UK, we have a team.
I was a kid and I was in the offices sending letters to fans.
People take the shares for sale, negotiate with banks, pay the debt. We try to pay the 45 millions, but it's impossible to pay 2012.
club que estuvo al borde de la desaparición
We had a match point.
y al borde de la muerte.
We need to pay yes or yes.
So you reached out to the world to save you.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Was magical. We have shareholders in all the countries. We saved the match point, the final match point. Now we haven't debts. And now a new era begins.
Mayors, debt collectors, the authorities. Oviedo and their supporters defeated them all. And whilst they don't have any cups or league titles, the individuals and establishments that try to bring them down, that's Real's trophies.
We won every fight. Every enemy who tried to defeat Oviedo, to kill Oviedo, was defeated by us.
And now, having cleared off the last of that debt literally the other week and safely secured in Spain's second division, after 14 years of waiting, there's only one more enemy to tick off the list. They're 14 miles up the road and they've just dropped down to the second division.
Si amas el fútbol, que se siente desde que naces, si de verdad adoras el fútbol desde sus cimientos, desde su base más elemental, el Sporting es tu equipo en Asturias.
Founded in 1905, Sporting Gijon's beginnings, just like the city itself, originate from the area's maritime culture.
Sporting became a club when all the workers from the ships from England came here and stopped by here. They used to play football in the beach of San Lorenzo.
El nacimiento del fútbol en España prácticamente era lo más fácil, jugar en la playa.
The colors of Sporting de Gijon are based on Gijon flag.
Which is based on the maritime flag, red and white stripes.
Yeah.
Just like their off-pitch origins, Sporting's on-pitch ethos directly aligns from the city's area, where the term they use to describe their footballing philosophy isn't a Spanish one, but an Asturian one.
Guajes.
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 It's like kids.
Es una palabra muy típica asturiana, los guajes. O sea,
Es el término que se usaba en la mina para definir al aprendiz.
chavales de cantera se empezó a llamar los guajes.
And it's here where those guajes are produced and fostered. Sporting's famous Mareo Academy, considered by many in Spanish football to be almost as good as Barcelona's La Masia, and considered by many in Gijon to be almost as important as their beach.
Mareo, it's a really good culture of soccer.
Los mejores jugadores que hemos tenido en nuestra historia han salido de ahí, han sido gente asturiana.
It's everything. It's the building for build soccer players.
No podemos decir que nunca que hayamos hecho un fichaje que sea el que nos haya venido aquí a ganar los partidos. Siempre ha sido gente de casa.
Barcelona, we spend 100 million. Other clubs like Sporting de Gijon can't do that, so need to invest in the kids for a strong first team. So I am feeling proud that to born
youth academy, man.
Futbolistically from there.
David Villa, Luis Enrique, Abelardo, all the golden era players came out from here, from Mareo, and this is something very special for the Sporting fan.
With the identity of Sporting so aligned with this.
I'm sorry, I need to dial that back a bit.
Enrique, Abelardo, all the golden era players came out from here, from Mareo, and this is something very special for the Sporting fan.
With the identity of Sporting so aligned with this city, it's no wonder that just like with Real Oviedo, the people of Gijon support their local club and only their local club.
En Gijón se ha conseguido una plena identificación del equipo con la ciudad y eso consigue que la gente ya vea el ir al Molinón no como un simple pasatiempo, sino como algo que hay que hacer para ir a animar a tu equipo.
Ahora mismo tiene más abonados, más socios que 11 equipos de primera división.
I knew this was 8 years ago, 7 years ago.
Mareona en inglés es Big Wave.
Okay, why big wave? Because it's like a wave? It's like a wave of noise, or?
Volvemos al mar en términos marinos. Y nace a raíz de cuando empezamos a desplazarnos realmente en masa y conseguimos llevar 8.000 personas a Coruña, 4.000 a Salamanca, 4.000 al Bernabéu.
But it's not just the home fans of El Molinón who will tell you about the incredible atmospheres in this stadium. As if you look into the quotes and comments of players and managers who had to be the opposition here, you'll quickly realise that this stadium and El Molinón make the best atmosphere in all of club Spanish football.
Recuerdo cuando perdimos 1-6 con el Barcelona aquí.
Y estuvimos, una vez acabado el partido, 20 minutos cantando, todavía animando.
Que lo dijo Samuel Eto'o en el campo, que no había visto nunca nada igual en su vida.
Que hasta la policía nos pidió por favor que nos fuéramos ya porque que se querían ir a casa y nosotros hubiéramos seguido allí cantando.
La pasión con la que se vive en esta ciudad, en Gijón, yo lo digo sin ninguna rivalidad, creo que no tiene parangón en muchos sitios de España, y menos en Oviedo.
Whether
That's
it's size,
crazy,
history,
man.
or mentality, just like when they describe their city, for some reason, sportingistas always want to stress how different they are to their capital rivals.
Tienes que mirar a la peña. Tú en Oviedo viste esto, tú en Oviedo... Esto no se ve en Oviedo, ¿eh?
They were in second division, and we were playing against Milan, Arrigo Sacchi and Van Basten.
But for all the talk of how different sports are to Real, here's the thing, Sporting have won just as much. Nothing.
Nothing, nothing, nothing. We've always been about to win something. I mean, we were about to win the league, and we were about to win the cup. And it's crazy, you know, because we've been always like this, touching, but we never won anything.
But even when it comes to failure, Real and Sporting fans will turn it into a competition.
No sé si ellos pueden haber sufrido, pero nosotros desde luego hemos sufrido mucho.
El Oviedo para mí es un sentimiento de lucha contra la adversidad que no te dan otros equipos de fútbol.
They say Sporting fans don't know what it's suffering.
I mean, we got relegated and we've been suffering through tough times.
You cannot compare both situations. They went through some economic struggles, but it's not the same thing.
We've been about to disappear twice with this owner, twice.
I hope the Sporting goes down there and see what happens.
We were in the second division, we had a debt of around 45 million euros.
To go to third division, see if you resist that.
They'll compete over uniforms.
Sí, el rojiblanco más guapo.
Azul dice con muchas cosas, ¿eh? Pantalones grises, pantalón blanco.
They'll compete over stadiums.
Más guapo el Molinón.
El Molinón is something special, you know, it's the oldest stadium in the Spanish football, you know.
No,
It's the oldest, really?
Cacho de búnker que hicieron ahí.
Ya se quedó un poco obsoleto, ya parece que no dice nada. El campo del Oviedo es mucho mejor, tiene mucha más solera, es un diseño mucho más futurista.
And don't even start on club legends.
Mata.
David Villa is the main striker in Spain's history.
But I don't respect him. It's not about the goals he scores, it's what's behind it, the feeling, you know.
The legend, Kini, you know, he's the legend in Asturias.
They keep showing
Following
this
this whole Asturian derby, I'm seeing something both these sets of supporters don't. They're very similar. Asturians who've been given a club and followed it the only way an Asturian can, with blind loyalty and dedication, no matter what's thrown at them.
When we had problems.
All right, that I have to talk about that part really quick because it just kind of reminds me of a conversation I had with a friend. Back when we were, I might have talked about this recently, but back when I was covering everything around the Columbus Crew and Austin FC, I have the bad habit of, just like this, blind loyalty when it comes to anything sporting. I don't care about other teams. Like, I might have like my other like side favorites if they don't interact with like my favorite team. But the moment I learned everything about the Crew's history with Austin FC and all that, I became a Barca fan. I didn't even have to think twice about becoming like a Real Madrid hater if I was going to be a Barca supporter. I didn't even have to think about it, right? I have that bad habit of blind loyalty like that. I was having a conversation with a friend who lives in Austin, and you know, it's the US, so the sports culture here is a little bit more friendly depending on, well, when it comes to this sport anyway. Me and her were having a conversation, and she told me, yeah, next time you're in Austin, you should come to an Austin FC game. They're so fun. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that, actually. If I do come to any of those games, I'm going to be in whoever else is the team they're playing. I'll be in their supporter section. It doesn't matter who it is. Because you couldn't pay me to fucking root for Austin FC now after everything I've learned. And plus, I'm from Ohio. I live or die for Ohio sports. Cavaliers, Browns, now the Crew, it doesn't matter, you know? Cincinnati FC, well, you know. I'll tell you like this. I will root for Cincinnati if I don't have a choice to root for Columbus and Cincinnati's playing against some other team. That one time with Inter Miami does not count because that was my first time seeing Messi. I'm talking about a vlog. That time doesn't count, okay? All right, I'm done. Let's go.
With blind loyalty and dedication, no matter what's thrown at them.
When we had problems, we're more passionate. More problems, more passionate.
That reminds me of another team. You broke your membership record last year.
Yeah, and we broke it this year.
But you got relegated.
Yeah, but we broke it once again. 2 years in a row.
Who gets relegated and breaks their...
Sporting de Gijon.
We love to fight against the mayor, the president, La Liga, the federation, everyone.
Nosotros nos gusta pelear
We enjoy the
y
battle.
solo el ver que eres capaz de disputar algo, la lucha es lo que nos define.
match day eve, rather.
El clásico
New
5 pages. And to row 22.
I mean, how do you even find enough stories for 22?
There are a lot of kids that is their first derby.
Last derby was in 2003, with another goal.
Yeah.
Another coin.
No, sleep no. Sleep no. Oviedo.
We can't sleep.
14 years.
Why? Okay.
Derby's coming.
Derby's, eh?
Derby's coming.
Tómate una tila. Nervios.
Is that a tea bag and beer?
I never drink alcohol before a match, and now take some beers.
Before the game?
Yeah, of course.
What, ecstasy?
No. Take a relaxing pill because I was very nervous. The coffee this morning was no caffeine.
You're not pregnant, man. It's just a game.
That this match is not just a derby, just a maximum rivalry game. It's like war. It's a war.
It's gone to another level of absurd here. They told me Asturians are different people, a different kind of crazy.
It's just smoke,
This is a different kind of crazy. That's gonna go off.
All right.
Shit.
Right. Well, never mind. Why does it do his belt
It's like
off?
some kind of like guerrilla style mob wrestling. They're belting themselves. I think their nerves have got into them because it's all got a bit mental here. Oh, it's got his mouth. What the fuck's going on?
That's actually insane. It's a flare though. It's probably not going to
They've got
explode,
their
right?
belts off, their shirts off, and they're whipping each
The last derby was in 2003, and I don't use their name.
You don't even say the name?
I don't like it. They make a t-shirt and say the last derby of the history. It's the last derby because you're gonna be disappeared. You will be disappeared. No more derby, no the history. This is the last one. And now, 14 years later,
Damn, that's crazy. That's a crazy shirt to have. Last derby. Oh my god. Showing ass, bro.
First, Real's bus is turning up first. What that means for that bus coming through here, I don't know. But it's gonna be special, that's for sure. Oh, you can feel it, can't you?
This is gonna be a chaos. You got the batons out. I just thought about it. We can't really have cool stuff like this happen in the US because somebody actually might get shot. Hell, man. Death to the proper run.
This is absolutely mad. Everyone. And you look at the bus, it's little girls. Look at the bus. It's little girls.
They don't discriminate. This is good to give some thick skin. Bro, Eli is such a pro at looking terrified. He's so good at it, man. Damn. Shit. They're actually beating people, all right. That's actually insane. They didn't want the police near their team's welcoming lights.
I know it's tense, but him being behind that dad or son, I don't know.
Yeah, like throwing a flare to a guy's face is kind of crazy.
Shit. Fuck me. Asturias is mental.
he's actually terrified.
You wait 14 years to play your mortal enemy. That shit's gonna happen. Let's just go inside now. I don't think it can get any crazier. Oh, maybe it can. Maybe it can.
We gotta check everybody too, probably going into the stadium.
Was in Partizan Red Star. The level of passion is similar.
The fact that the only thing separating them is the plastic barricade right there. Yo,
Spain,
that is insane.
Spain is the best derby here.
Oh, they're just stuck between this. They're just stuck between all this, bro. Oh, shit. Trying to hold him back, man. I'm not delayed. I react like the videos are delayed. I just react a little some things sometimes. Letting it process. All right, after a shouting match, just eat a sandwich real quick.
Because 14 years ago there was no Twitter, no Facebook, no iPhones.
I miss those days. I miss those days when there were no social media.
The best analogy for explaining our recent history. You have your mother almost dying in the hospital.
Looking on her eyes, and the politicians, the league, the media try to disconnect the machine. And you say, no, wait. I know my mother is in a coma. Wait. I know that.
And she's alive and well now.
She's alive. I'm sure that this mother will be a great grandmother.
Don't let it be a draw. Don't let the first derby in 14 years be a draw. Vamos! It's a draw.
Next time on Derby Days.
Well, I guess they didn't lose. Andalusia. Did we watch that one? I don't know if we watched that one. I have a video saved for later for
Spain, like no
Japan's underground like drifting or whatever. But I like watching these videos because I think there's so many different ones that Copa 90 specifically has on Spanish culture. Spain itself, you know. I keep learning about all the different autonomous communities. I've only all my life known about Madrid and Barcelona up until I started actually following this sport. Now I've learned more about, you know, Catalan as a region, Artesia, I just butchered that. I said Artesian. Asturias, I know more about this region now. I know about these two clubs. Like, there's so much culture with the sport. And, you know, I know that's a really basic thing to say, right? That's what I like about it, man. It's given me a big history lesson, you know? Lots and lots of history with this stuff, man. We already know that, though. I enjoy watching these everyday videos so much. It's fun to just see the raw side of football, not the commercialized side of things. Seeing it at its core, you know, seeing how serious this really gets, you know? That's why I love this. That was another Derby Days video from Copa 90. I love reacting to their videos, man. Also, moving forward on this channel, I'm going to be sort of reaching out to a lot of channels to make sure it's okay to do reactions to some of their content, especially channels that are either, you know, small to medium sized. I don't really like reacting to somebody's content and they don't really like that. I'm a big respect guy, you know what I'm saying? So that's something we're going to be doing. Shout out to Copa 90 for making yet another awesome Derby Day videos. We've got still a few of these to kind of go through, so I'm going to look through all of them, see which ones I haven't watched yet, and we're just gonna kind of like knock them out, you know. I know I have an entire list of players I need to react to, some hype moments and stuff, some things I need to do for the Patreon, and this Saturday I will release an upload schedule, so you guys know what days to expect what, and this goes for the Patreon. For the Patreon though, I'm going to be uploading to there once a week. I need to slow my roll a little bit on all the content I'm doing across the board. I'm still figuring out the daily upload schedule for this channel though, so more on that to come later. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this reaction, let me know by leaving a like on the video and subscribing if you are new here, and be sure to go check out the original video from Copa90, which will be in the description down below. And hey, this has been Jay with another beautiful football reaction. Hope to catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.